Thanks for allowing me to be part of your unit, Jackson.
Well, I did see potential in you, King. After all, you are a better survivor than anyone else in this Foundation.
What makes you say that?
Well, given the fact you dealt with a face-to-face encounter with 035 and lived to tell the tale, unlike so many others, that's something.
I suppose you're right, though I don't like remembering it.
All of us have parts of our past that we don't wish to remember, but we keep moving forward. It's the least we can do for those lost along the way, King.
That's why I was part of the GOC, Commander. I wanted to eradicate the world of those monsters. I mean, they've taken so many lives already. And for what? Just...
Listen, we can't do much more than contain them. You know how the Foundation is. You know how they want to proceed with containing them, and you know we can't disobey orders.
You're right. Sorry, Commander. So, heard you and Dr. J had a conversation a few nights ago.
How'd you hear about that?
One of the recruits said you came back to your office pretty late, and someone else mentioned you were with Dr. J. What was that about, if I may ask?
Nothing much, honestly. Just obliging an old friend's request. Getting to know the new arrival.
If you say so.
Well, I heard you had a rough time sleeping last night. Know any reason why?
The reason is complicated.
I'm all ears, King. Don't need you falling asleep on duty.
Ever since that incident where I encountered 035, I just have been haunted by it. My buddy didn't deserve that fate. He happened to be the one that put a bullet in his head to stop him. It hurt worse than anything I felt before.
Well, it's more painful when you have to deal with something emotionally rather than physically. But we all move forward. Maybe you can find some form of solace today, since you've been assigned to escort Dr. J to 035's containment cell.
Is there any way I could transfer to something else?
I'm sorry, King. If there was something I would have been able to do, I would have told you.
I'll do my best, though I'm not promising I won't throw it into a pit.
Officer King, I do apologize for needing you to be my escort, but Monroe was very insistent on someone leading me.
I'm sure he just wants you to be safe, ma'am.
Is there something wrong? You look rather pale.
Nothing too extreme, just not entirely fond of 035 for some personal reasons.
Most minds are fragile. It doesn't take much to break them. Don't let him get to you, though. He can't do anything to you while behind the glass.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Dr. J.
It's the least I can do. After all, we struggle. Let's get going.
So, Dr. J, how has 079 been? Heard you've been managing to actually get something out of him.
Yes, surprisingly. He's been shockingly cooperative the entire time, though sometimes he gets annoyingly stubborn.
That's not a surprise. He always has had his way with toying with people's minds.
Officer King, if I may ask, you were former GOC, correct? What made you join the Foundation?
Don't like talking about it often.
You don't have to say much. But I take it as you lost someone close to you while you were a member?
Something like that, but sure we all have our own reasons for joining the Foundation.
Yes, but some reasons are more painful than others. Oh. Alright, here we are. Are you sure you want to continue? I don't wish for you to have an issue here, given the thing has caused you more problems in the past. With your history regarding 035, I don't wish for any painful memories to be brought up. This mask is several thousand years old and does hold a strong history of manipulation.
My job is to escort you, so I'm doing my job.
I overheard you talking, and, actually, the comedy and tragedy mask originated anywhere from 500 to 300 BC, and, it actually has correlation.
What was that about?
Don't ask, please. They're always like this.
You sure about this?
I would say I was born ready, but I'm far from it.
Ah, there she is. The one and only Dr. J. Welcome.
Hello, SCP-035. Can we get to the interview?
Oh, sure. I'm sure you'll stay sane like all the others.
Well, I'm far more resilient than you may believe. Firstly, though, is there something that I wish to ask of you?
Isn't that how an interview works? You give me the questions, and I answer them against my will.
Well, yes, that is what these interviews often entail, more often than not. But that's not the reason I'm here.
Oh, honey, I'm not a therapist, but I can be if you put me on your face.
I'm good, thank you. But what I'm here to do is ask for your assistance.
I was in a box for a while. Had a long time to reflect, and during that reflection, it didn't involve you.
035.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know I signed up for this. But no, I didn't. I was king, by the way. I'm sure I had an amazing first impression on him.
Officer King is the least of your worries at this moment.
Fine, fine. Go ahead with your little business proposition.
If you don't cooperate, I will gladly hand the paperwork over to the higher-ups and prevent you from having control of another host.
Fine. What do you want, Maison?
I'd like to help free some lower-level D-class. In return, I need some information regarding the Foundation.
Last time I saw one of those orange lab rats was almost a month ago now. I've never seen what's down there, but if you want to free them, I'd say you ask that ancient thing of a computer for help.
Already have. Who else can give us the upper hand in helping them?
You could get him. But good luck getting that bastard to listen to you. He isn't the talkative type.
Rather cryptic there, but do continue.
Why don't you ask Officer King? He seems willing to talk to me right now. I know he's near here. Alright. If you want to get some way to free those unlucky orange men and women down there, I'd go to someone like Birdface or the Interdimensional Retirement Home SKB.
Who is this interdimensional retirement home escapee?
The old man, of course. He's an absolute joy to talk to. And go right ahead and start talking to him.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Yep, I'm sure he'll cooperate perfectly. Just ignore the things they have to do to lock him up.
I'm aware of what they have to do to keep him locked up.
You should know it'll be a blast to talk to him.
Right. Now for your part of the deal. Information on the Foundation.
You think I'm really gonna give you that information like that? Because you're goddamn right. From what I can recall about this site from controlling 05, grid of information on personnel is usually near Burnman's containment unit, hidden somewhere. He might know where though.
Finally, thank you for cooperating half of the time.
No pain, no gain, sweetheart. Life ain't easy. Tell King I said hello.
I'm not doing that.
Why did you want this information anyways? I'm not a researcher, are you?
Quiet.
She has no idea what's coming for her.
That was interesting.
Did you get what you were looking for out of him?
Yes, but he dragged it out a while.
It's just he doesn't know when to shut up.
I can confirm. Let's go, shall we?
Yeah, I can't stand seeing this door anymore, knowing what's inside it.
So, how was it?
It went, that's for sure.
You ready for what we have to do next?
Well, it's not like I have a choice, so I guess I am.
Something wrong?
It's just I hate remembering that damn day.
That's understandable, but at least now it's kept contained. You should rest up, though. You've had a long week ahead of us.
Thanks. I'll head out now. Night, Jackson.
See you tomorrow, King.